Two women in Sydney have been charged after a statue of Captain Cook was allegedly defaced early this morning. Authorities in several states today on high alert as monuments dedicated to historical figures are torn down across the world.
In Melbourne, Captain Cook's cottage under watch as figures of Australia's colonial past are hit by vandals. Evidence of an overnight graffiti attack on the explorer's statue in Sydney has been removed. Two women charged with property damage, one identified as a part-time staffer for a Greens MP. A statue of Captain James Stirling in Perth spray-painted on Friday. A 30-year-old man charged with criminal damage, while police in Ballarat in Victoria's Central Highlands are calling for public assistance after the busts of former Prime Ministers Tony Abbott and John Howard were scrawled with graffiti.
I feel absolutely appalled, actually. I just can't understand the mentality of someone who would do something like that.
Prime Minister Scott Morrison saying this is as pathetic as it is disappointing. We won't be distracted by this disrespectful and attention-seeking behaviour. The police will get on and do their job and we will keep on doing ours.
I ask everybody to be respectful of the difficult situation all of us find ourselves in.
Captain Cook in St Kilda also under surveillance.
I think they're unfortunate behaviours from a group of people who are acting quite irresponsibly at the moment.
In London, a statue of Winston Churchill has been sealed inside a steel barrier after the iron figure of an English slave trader was thrown in the harbour, as monuments of Confederacy in the United States have been torn down. The City of Melbourne says it's had no direct threats to statues commemorating Australia's colonial history, but several are under constant video surveillance.
Victoria Police said it would not comment on operational matters, but here at Captain Cook's cottage in Melbourne CBD, there's been a visible police presence. The cottage has been a popular target for vandals in the past.
Public opinion on the attacks to historical monuments is mixed.
Disrespectful, really. It's not really related to what they're protesting.
There are always better and more positive ways to approach that. A movement is certainly warranted, and I sort of sympathise with them big time.
Voices adding to a growing call for a public discussion on which historical figures should be immortalised in brass and stone in Australia. Abby Dinham, SBS World News.